We're live. What is going on, VITL? Very excited to be here today to highlight our September results. We are still getting people to log on. It is 11 o'clock on the dot. So what I would ask as we do this show, this is a one-time monthly show where we recognize our top producers in all of our categories for a full month's effort. Please post in all of your team feeds the link, and let's get everybody on as we have now just entered into our first month of Q4, Tyler. I cannot believe we are in quarter four right now. That is wild that we're at this time of the year.
Q4, winter is coming.
Winter is here.
Are you ready? It is here. Holiday season's coming up, all the good times of year, and I hope everybody really does have their heads where it needs to be. You know, this time of year is always the time you have to start looking back and like realizing, hey, where are we at for their goals? There's one quarter left. And it's the time you have to decide whether you're going to coast through the end or whether you're going to reassess, take your time to realize where you're sitting at, and just go all in. So I hope that's where everybody's heads are at. I hope you're excited for Q4. I hope you're leaning into Q4. Hope you're prepping for all the holidays, making the right arrangements to go all in during the times you are able to focus to produce what you need to and separating out the rest and, you know, being present for all the good things. So
Right.
excited to go over September's results today. Excited to dive in, buy it alive. It's hands down probably my favorite time of the month. We get to get on, connect with everybody. Let's see the feed light up like always. If you don't have somebody on that you know should be here for your team, post in your threads, shoot out one last reminder to get everybody on, and let's dive into this thing.
Okay, so as Tyler mentioned, we are monitoring. I got my phone right in front of me. I'm monitoring the feed live. We will call out as many comments as we can. Looks like we have Phoenix in the house. Colt, welcome. Love to see that. Sierra with a let's go this morning to get this thing started.
Sierra's always
James Hall,
girl.
good to see you, brother. Sup, ladies and gents. So please get posted in here. Let's hear where you are coming from. And if one of your teammates gets recognized today, let's hear and see the love for them. So to jump into company performance, we just finished the last month of Q3, September. Now, as we went into this month to set our company goals, I'm pretty impressed with where we landed, actually. This is pretty cool to see. So as we look at the first channel, locals, this is our year-round channel. To all of those that belong to this channel, I just want to say good luck for Q4. Congrats with the big month in September. You guys finished 95% to goal. That is incredible. You guys are now just over 70% of this company's volume. And to see you guys represent to get that close to goal is wonderful. Again, as we set these goals, they're always a stretch. They're always more than what, you know, we would like to see because we're trying to go push the limits. And to see us at 95% to goal was great news. So great job. Okay, now when it comes to our X channel, I'll tell you this. It does not matter when winter does hit, Tyler. You've been running this, channel for, has it been 5 years now? How long has it been that we've had this X model?
Yeah, it's been over that.
So over 5 years, and I'll just say it here. It's really cool to see where we landed at the end of the month in X, but the biggest month we typically have all year long, which is so cool, is in throughout Q4. I think December sometimes is our biggest month within the X channel. They go as hard as they can to go enjoy the holidays. They work 10 days, come off for around 20. So as we look at September, those who belong to that channel, just great job. Love to see this. We did set a big goal. It was at 85% to goal during the grind. That is during the 10 days. So as we go into this new month, what can we do on a management level? Who could we go recruit right now to go have and be a part of this opportunity? So during the 10 days, same number for this month as well. We can go hit 100% to goal. But love to see the 85 on the month. Really cool to see the teams that extend and work their referrals, work on the off time. We finished at 90% to goal on the month. Great job for everyone that belongs to the X channel to do that. Now on a company level, Tyler, we were 92% to goal. And I just want to say to everybody, thank you for the effort. Thank you for making September what it was. I had a number in mind when we were mid-month of where we were going to land. And we beat that number by 50 accounts. And so when I look at the 92% to goal, we actually had a really, really strong finish. Shout out to our retail crew. They had their best weeks ever in company history the last 2 weeks of last month. And I think this month that momentum is going to carry right into it. So same goal for this month. Let's go give our best. And as we report on this next month coming to VITL Live, I would love to get a couple 100% or near close to it. Not one team can get us there. It is going to take everybody. So let's go make it happen for next month.
I want to double down just a little bit on the gratitude that Aaron shared and how impressive it is what the group, as a whole, what the entire company, what our entire group is still doing right now. You know, the reality is most companies will never achieve what we have or get to a place where they do the type of volume we do on a monthly basis. It's not something that happens on a consistent basis by almost any business. And over the last 4 or 5 months, anybody that's been here for long periods of time or joined us during that time knows there's been some rough waters. There's been a insane amount of change. It's been some of the wildest times in the solar industry. We felt the roller coaster or the solar coaster for sure. And throughout that, although we've taken a few hits, this group has kept their heads in the game to continue to put up the numbers that we put up while we've dealt with such massive change and different winds that have hit us while we're in recovery mode and still bouncing back. Anybody can talk about the times that were good during a business. They can talk about the time that performed when things were easy. They can talk about loyalty, which is easy when things go right. It's always easy to remain loyal, keep your head in the game, remain consistent. But it's during the times of change. It's during the times where things get difficult. It's during the times where there's question marks and you don't have every single answer. That's when it takes a whole extra level. And that's exactly what I feel like we've been able to continue to accomplish. And that is not myself. That is not Aaron. That is every single leader and rep, boots on the ground that are getting the job done. So just a genuine thank you to everyone for the trust you guys place in us when we don't have every perfect answer. I'm very confident that although we've dealt with a lot, we are going to continue to recover, turn a corner as we enter Q4 and have one of the best Q4s we've had. So excited for it. Let's dive in and take a look at those who need to be recognized the most.
Yes.
And the performances for September.
Okay, so as we get into this next section, I think we are fixing audio. Tyler, you're gonna have to speak up. They need to hear it from your chest, and then
a little louder.
Got it.
Move the mic up.
So we are good now. I did get a call out in the feed, and we are about to recognize our Pulse winners from Q3. And I just want to highlight this.
What's that?
Okay, let's get into this. So,
do you guys see that fat rock that's dangling around on my hand right now?
Oh my goodness. Now hold on. I want to do a little demonstration. So as you guys know, those who won the Pulse are going to get called up on stage at our gathering, and they're going to be awarded these custom design rings. These are real diamonds. Probably each one's worth at least $1 million. Okay. Now these are heavy. They are amazing. And then what's cool is the top actually comes off and can turn into a necklace if ever you want to wear.
I feel like we
wear
can
your cup
QVC
ring.
these right now.
Oh, this
and
is
don't
so
wait,
amazing.
It's a 2-in-1.
It's so cool. So you get called up on stage, and we're about to recognize those winners who won this. You get the ring. You get you get a team experience. You're about to get an allotment of money to go do something incredible as a team. I can't wait to see what each of these teams pick. And then at the end of the day, aside from the prizes, the ring, all of it, it is the pride. It is the glory. As we know, that's what we fight for. That's what matters most to me, is winning. At the end of the day, if it is a win, that is what I care most about, is I love winning. So to these teams, I talked to each of them multiple times, Tyler, throughout the quarter. They knew the scorecard. They were aware of how to win. They knew when they were behind. They knew who they were chasing. They did not win by accident, I can promise you that. They paid the price. Pay attention to those who won, because next year, I can promise you those same teams are coming. And if you didn't win, I hope you learn from that and you bring the game into the next year's, Pulse competition. So pretty cool. And as you read the first one, I'm going to do something, but go ahead with any comments.
No, I'm ready to dive in.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I got a chance to catch up with every one of them yesterday. As you guys will see, we'll have a little video go out, and I chatted with all the winners yesterday of every single one of these teams. And no, to your point, it didn't happen by accident. Every single one of them was locked in, ready to go. There's a reason their teams did what they did, and let's go. Let's announce these.
Okay,
things.
here we go.
Ready?
So this one's for Libby. She wanted the woo, so let's go. Woo! That's the Pulse winners.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Right.
First one up, Tyler.
X, we're starting with the X channel. And straight up, just show it. Pull it up. Let's go.
Come on.
That's not a surprise.
Yes.
They've been.
Let's go.
I don't think there's
domination.
been a team.
Domination.
I'm not saying Clark wasn't close, but these guys have been absolutely dominant the last 4 or 5 months. Haglin to the entire team. You guys have locked in. You guys have continued during one of the most difficult times to be the top team, and not just the top team. It would be easy to be like, well, nobody's putting up big numbers and they're the top. They've been putting up huge numbers consistently. And when you have that big of a team and you're putting up that big numbers to win the Pulse, you've also got to have the right stats and data and per rep averages. And you guys have achieved all of it. Congratulations, like on an absolute monster quarter. Haglin and everybody involved on that team, like incredible, incredible work. Second and third place, who've still got some prizes coming to them. Clark and Jarvis. Congratulations.
Let's go, guys.
Both
Congrats.
on the number 2 and the number 3 spots for the X channel. Okay, let's take a look at locals.
Okay, before you do announce this one was a difference between 1.8 points, just to be clear. It was so dang close, and they are brothers in the field, not literally, but brothers in the field, the 2 top, to see who actually took place. Let's hear it. Place number 1.
Drum roll.
Ooh.
Drum roll it up.
Oh, let's go.
That's
Look
El
at
Morgan.
that logo.
To El Morgan
Oh,
and team.
man.
I chatted with Skylar yesterday, and it was actually pretty rad. It was like the Disneyland, thing, but right when they finished the Pulse, they immediately went off to Lake Powell for the offsite trip for Mitch's region, and then after that, he went straight to Vegas. And so I was FaceTiming him yesterday, and he was just sitting poolside, just soaking in his winnings. But he was also just itching. He's like, I just can't wait to get back at it. So the competitive nature, the competitive spirit, and just the drive that entire team has right now, like it could be felt. To Aaron's point, we'd been texting the feeds throughout the time, and they were just bringing the energy. So to that entire team, the work you guys put in to go do that and to pinch the win out at the end in a close one, congratulations, you guys. Hope you enjoy the trip, the prizes that come along with it. We'll see you at the stage or on stage at the gathering. And in second and third place, Gold and Cooper. My friends, congratulations on making the top 3. You've got some of the raddest, just most custom, I think, gear we've ever made. Those bags are incredible. I hope you enjoy those.
Hey, just congrats to all 3 teams. That was a lot of effort. And El Gold, El Morgan, and crew and team, what a battle. Cooper right there at the end as well. Cannot wait to see us go down next year. I just got to highlight that. Just incredible job. But to the El Morgan and team, the elite, great job. Took it. Woohoo! Yes. I love this.
The Who.
Hey, the Pulse. It fires me up.
Mix this up right there. Okay.
Fires me up.
Let's take a look. In category number 3, we got the retail teams in Pulse. And in the number 1 spot, the winners.
Oh, boy.
Goes.
Let's see it.
To
Load it.
Virginia Beach.
Did anybody even question that? Was that even
Virginia
in question?
Beach, you guys are the official winners of the Pulse. You are the top retail team. You can crown yourselves for 2025. We will see you guys on stage as well with a few of these fatties, along with your entire team. And I hope you guys have some plans to go somewhere incredible with the prize money.
I love to see it. I do got to say that team is specifically led by Drew Diana.
Yep.
And he called his shot really month 1. He learned what the Pulse was, and then he caught the bug. And then month 2, just all freaking in. He knew what he was going for. He actually texted me before the month started with a commitment I made to him. If he did win, what he would get, and I can't wait for you to get that, Drew. Congrats there. But he called the shot at the beginning of the month that he said, I promise you, you're going to give this to me. And then he texted me the day before and said, are you ready?
It's funny, dude, because I spoke to him yesterday, and then I also called Owen yesterday, and there's a common theme. And Owen pressed really hard on this one too, but he just talked about the law of manifestation. He's like, no, we already said we were the winners. We already started playing. We are the champions.
Yeah.
And, same thing. Drew's telling you early on, there is something to be said about locking in on a goal, locking in on a competition, saying you're going to go do it. Clearly, Virginia Beach, the entire team, Drew, congratulations on locking in on that one and doing exactly what you said you were going to make happen. So
yep,
it's
love
huge.
to see it. Only
number
last
2,
yeah,
number 3
there you
spot.
go.
Philly, Richmond, congratulations. You guys have made it into the top 3 spots. You've got some prizes coming your way as well. You guys are the top 3 teams for 2025 in retail that can claim that spot.
It's awesome. First time retail has ever competed in the Pulse to the Philly group and Richmond. They brought the war. And for a minute, Philly was in number 1, and I thought they were going to take it. But do just want to say great job to those two. Congrats on the prizes won for those teams.
Okay, that's a wrap, you guys. That is the end of the Pulse competition.
My arm's sore right now. It's so
some,
heavy. My gosh, this is amazing.
It brought some fun competition. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're always buying into the upcoming competitions and participating in the ones that are active. You're going to hop into Vital Home. Obviously, you can see and check on, recognition that's inside there. But now, coming here soon, you're going to see the last competition of the year, Q4. Be on the lookout in Vital Home for Last Call. We've got some incredible things coming for fourth quarter to help push all of you guys to go beat your best performances of the year. And there's some killer prizes on the line. You are going to want to lock in and focus on what we have in quarter 4 for Last Call. So excited for that new competition to roll. More to come there. But let's dive into our actual stats for September.
Let's do it. Kick it off.
Rookie of the month. Let's go. Rookie of the month. First category we cover. As a reminder, Rookie of the month is considered an individual that has been at Vital. This was their first 30 days. They might have sold solar before. They might have not. This has nothing to do with that. This has everything to do with what somebody does in their first 30 days, whether they know this job prior or not. It's, do you show up in the first month and get to work? Rookie of the month for September. Bring it to me. Ninja Turtles. David Mwamba. David.
Congrats, David.
Represent for the Lakota,
Love that.
Lakota team in the Pinnacle region. Congratulations, David, on being the top rookie. Huge performance. We bring on hundreds of new reps and onboard hundreds of new individuals that are hungry and ready to get after it in a commission-based job every single month. So to be the number 1 person in a new month like that amongst all of those people that join us, huge accomplishment. In the number 2 and the number 3 spot, we have Alexander Morales and Luis Rodriguez. Congrats both to Alexander and to Luis as well for making the top 3 rookies at Vital over the last 30 days.
And if I can just say, welcome to Vital, you 3, and everyone else that joined the tribe.
Welcome to Vital.
First month here at the company. Again, recognition for making the top of the chart, but welcome to Vital.
And it's rare that we don't see those names continue. It's pretty consistently that once they make it into the top rookie spot, top setter spot, that always continues on to the next. So excited to see you guys' names in the future. Top setter for locals. And one thing I do want to point out, you're going to notice, and I'm going to call it out on each one when I arrive there, but throughout this show today, there's a couple new names for certain positions that we're using. So top setter in the past got referred to as top junior EC. If you guys hop into Vital Home and you go into the channels and the playbooks for each different channel, you will see there's a new path to progression showing new positions. We haven't necessarily come up with new positions. We are just simplifying it. We always refer to everybody as setters. We don't want to overcomplicate it and have junior ECs and setters and everything getting mixed up. We're just keeping it simple and straight to the point and calling this category setter. So top setters for locals in the number 1 spot. Show it to me, Cade. We have none other than Niall Villanueva.
Let's go. Love
Niall,
to see that.
As a reminder, I want to remind you of what you just did. There is approximately, we're probably 600-700 active head count, give or take, in the business right now, reps. And I want to say, 60%? About 60%
from lead generation.
Category.
Yep. Yeah.
So
that's right.
When you win in the setter category, you are up against far more people. And they only have one job to do, and that is generate leads. So that is you generating more business out of thin air than 60% of the entire company's entire personnel does. So now it's a huge accomplishment. Congratulations. In the number 2 and the number 3 spot, we have Nathan Collier and Marique Fink. Nathan and Marique, congratulations, you guys as well. Huge accomplishment to be in the top 3 of hundreds of individuals out hustling to create new business every single day.
And what I'll say, both of those on the same team, and then Niall, a part of Lakata's group. That does speak to leadership that those setters are around, right? To see them all come from the same group. The rookie of the month came from Lakata's group. The top setter of the whole company, when you rank them all, came from Licata's group. Really cool to see. Great job to his, leadership, and no surprise there too.
We'll see what happens, but usually that means there's going to be more people in more of those categories. Energy seems to just spread amongst the group, so we'll see if we see more of those names. Let's pay attention.
Love it.
Okay, top setters for the X category. This is getting the same job done, but in 10 days. In the number 1 spot, this is a 4-time streak, and the craziest part about this is this individual has only worked here for 4 months.
I know.
4 months, 4-time streak.
He's amazing.
Nate Osborne, congratulations.
Let's go,
dude.
Nate.
You are the top setter.
So cool.
Again. And number 2 and number 3 spots, Daxton Park, Jesse Perez, congratulations. Number 2 and number 3, top 3 individuals of the entire X channel for the month of September for all lead generation and setters.
Hey, if I can't say
incredible work.
All from the Haglin group.
The entire thing.
All from the Delta region. You are what you surround yourself around. Like if you're a leader in this business and you want that type of result to permeate throughout your organization, you go have that type of culture. Like that's not an accident. It's pretty cool. And the only other thing I'll say, I talked to Nate last week at an offsite, and that guy's perception of this job is why he dominates. He's in love with it. He looks forward to it. The way he overcomes the objections of it. You don't get those results if your terminology is I have to go out of town. He's like, I get to go out of town. It's so powerful. His commitment to his job is next level. And that is why you see a 4-peat there in his first 4 months. It's impressive.
And you know what you'll have some people say is you'll be like, well, I mean, yeah, some people just love this though, No. Some people choose to love this. Some people choose to embrace the things that are difficult because they know what they get out of it when they have that mentality. It's not that he just happens to just love everything. No, he's making a conscious decision to be positive and love something. I used to get that all the time. People would be like, yeah, but you love knocking doors. No, I've chosen to love the act of it because when I love it, the results that come from genuinely appreciating what it is, they're 10x. So congratulations, huge accomplishments. Okay, let's take a look at our retail setters. In the stores, getting it done in the number 1 spot. Dun. Sarah Mitchell.
Let's go, Sarah.
Sarah, I love when we get everybody representing for the female category.
Yep.
This is not going to be the first time today. We have some of the most incredible women working in our business, out hustling and getting the job done. Sarah, congratulations. You were the number 1 setter in all of the stores. How many stores do we have across the United States that we have reps working in, Aaron?
A lot. We have a lot.
Rough number.
Over
Rough
100.
number.
Over 100.
We've got over 100 stores that people are staffing and working and trying to do the same thing, and they cannot beat you.
Yeah.
Sarah, congratulations.
I love it.
Number 2 and number 3 spot. I gotta work on the mic today. Sorry about that. Number 2 and number 3 spot. Dalton Baker holding it down for number 2. Cody Mack in the number 3 spot. Congratulations, you guys, for being in the top 3 across over 100 stores nationwide in our retail channel. Huge accomplishments.
Congrats.
Okay. That wraps it up for our setter section on the sales side of the category that we're going to be rolling into today. And now we're going to look at our closers. These are those getting the job done in the homes. And we're going to start with locals. And in the number 1 spot, this is my boy that just, I know he probably doesn't, but in my mind, he's just an incredible tennis player. And so somehow I feel connected.
Is that because of his name?
Yeah. There used to be a tennis player with the exact same name. But
I like it.
number 1 spot, Giancarlo
Let's go. Congrats,
Correa. Tell me that doesn't sound like a tennis player, maybe even a soccer player.
It's just fun.
Giancarlo,
it's just fun
number
to say
1
the name.
closer in all of locals. Congratulations, man. Incredible work. And in the number 2 and 3 spots, have we got this slide up for Giancarlo right now? Do we have it?
Yeah.
It's not showing. It was normally shows. There it is.
There we go.
It makes me feel warm inside when I see the name, Player 2 and player 3. Jerry Jones, Caleb Sartin. I don't know if it's Sartin or Sartin. Correct me in the feed if I botch that one. But Caleb and Jerry, congratulations on holding it down. Number 2 and 3 spots across the entire country for our closers.
I love to see what I will say for John. He moved up from number 2 to number 1. So really cool to see that progression month over month. John, great job.
Okay, let's take a look at the closers for our X channel.
Okay, can I just say this?
Yeah.
You
can say whatever you want, Aaron.
I love when numbers get contested.
Pick your words.
I love when they get contested. I love when people care about VITL Live and where they get ranked. So as we recognize this one, I'm just going to highlight because our Mansory sisters did make our top 3. We will see where they placed. And we are so grateful for these individuals in our business. They are so incredible. Whatever party we throw, whatever event we throw, all the trips, they're just not the same without them. Their energy is so felt. And one of them.
You're just giving shit away. Stop it. And the number 1 spot, please go. Show it to us. Stop it right now. You just gave the band stories. You tied for first place. Natasha Chantal. Incredible work. It was definitely a battle. We had to audit behind the scenes and go back and forth on accounts. You guys are sharing the number 1 slot for the month.
But this is what I want to highlight.
You just giving shit up. You just start naming them,
giving
Aaron?
up.
Can't do that.
This team that we have that audits all the stats. Chantal texted in all of her deals, and they were up till 11 o'clock at night going through them. We finished it up this morning, and it was determined a tie. So I want to say congrats to both. And I don't know if this has ever happened where Chantal's tied Natasha, vice versa. So pretty cool to see. Great job to
close
both.
Enough. There's been plenty of back and forth over the years. I will say there is something that came up in this audit that everybody should know from here on out. So I will let it be known, because we will not audit this back and forth. The last day of the month, every single month, is the last day going forward we will ever count deals that get cleaned up. You cannot clean deals up the day after the last day of the month, because that is when we draw the line. That is when we calculate the numbers and the rankings. That is your cutoff going forward. If you want to make it in stats and be recognized in a certain spot for VITL Live, your deals need to be fully clean, active by the last day of each month. So that's, anyways, yes, many audits were done to get here. So congrats on the number 1 and 2 spots. Braden Bolenbacher, you hold the number 3 spot for our top closers in all of X this time. Congratulations to all 3 of you for those slots. Okay, moving on. This is another category. I'm going to mention something surrounding titles and names. In the past, we have recognized a title as ADM in our company, Assistant District Manager. We have formally changed the name of that title to Team Lead for a variety of different reasons. You can look more of this up in VITL Home if you go into channels and progression paths inside of each one of those. But Team Lead is taking the name of ADM. So this is our ADM category, now referred to as Team Lead going forward. Now you know. In the number 1 spot for all team leads nationwide, let's see it. Christy.
Let's go,
Harris.
Christy. Congrats.
That's like 3 females out of the last 4 categories.
That is awesome. That is
4
so cool.
females total. Congratulations, ladies. Way to represent. Christy, congratulations on the number 1 spot for all team leads. In the number 2 and the number 3 spot for team leads, we have Faz Ahmed. That is a 2-time second place spot. Faz, congratulations. And we have Mr. Tran in the number 3 spot. I did not want to botch the pronunciation of that. That could go one of 2 ways. Mr. Tran, congratulations. Number 3, my man. Okay. This is top team leads for the X channel, I believe. Now we're looking at X. Let's take a look at X. Number 1 slot. Throw it up there for me. Who do we got? Another lady.
That's
a female
unreal.
rep.
That is
Let's
so
go.
cool. Selena, good job.
Selena South, number 1 spot for all team leads in the X channel. Congratulations.
The ladies taking
That's
over.
so kick-ass. The ladies are taking over on this show. I love everything about it. In the number 2 and number 3 spot, player 2, player 3, Francisco Flores and Andrew Valencia. Andrew, love seeing your name up there, my friend. Top 3 spots for all team leads in X. Congratulations to all 3 of you. All right. Next category, we now move on into our managers and above. This first category is for personal sales. So remember, first time we're recognizing managers, this is for their personal efforts. And almost every single time you see this, you see something that spreads across the team. There is almost always other stats related to the manager when they're in this category. So I'm excited to see which ones we see here. And I'm already noticing, throw it up on the board, and you guys are going to see what we're talking about. Just barely, Aaron got done talking about which team we had a lot of representation for, and it's no surprise that now you see Mike Licata as the number 1 top DM for personal production this month. There's a reason there's
Mike.
other people on that team performing in setter and closer roles. It's spreading across the team. So, Mike, congratulations, number 1 spot. 2 and 3 for top DM for all of locals. Steve Hong, way to hold it down, Steve. Love seeing that up there. And none other than Mike Gold. Mike may have
Oh my gosh.
The best Donald Trump impression I've ever heard. We were in a thread the other day. We got like a 2-minute long gratitude.
I thought it was AI
voicemail.
driven because it was so good.
I am blown away.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think we're gonna have to do some type of video on social with Mike because it was amazing. Congratulations, you guys, top 3 for all top DMs. Let's take a look at our top DMs in the X channel. X channel, top DMs, personal production in the number 1 slot. Give it to us, Cade.
Let's go, Garrett. Consistency.
Garrett, love
So
to see it,
cool.
man. Congratulations. This is something I love, by the way.
This is a big deal.
Sorry to hate on you, Owen, but you need to be humbled sometimes. And Owen had a 3x streak going for this spot. Garrett, you knocked Owen off. And as much as I love him, sometimes he needs to come down to earth right now. So congratulations. Garrett in the number 1 spot. Owen in the number 2 spot. And Jansen, I saw you dancing on the top of that
love
boat.
to see his name
Love
on
to
that
see the
board.
dancing.
So cool.
Love to see you in the 3rd spot for all ex-managers. Congrats, man, for making it happen. All right, let's take a look. Moving on into districts. So now we're past personal production. We're going to take a look at our top teams, regions, and divisions, starting with our top districts in sales for all of locals. No surprise, once again, number 1 slot is Licata team.
Let's go to
for
the
the
whole
Pinnacle
team.
region.
The Pinnacle.
He led in the front for personal sales. We had setters and I think closers
Yep.
leading for both of those categories. So to see him as the top team, it's just not a surprise. It happens almost every single time the leader decides to step up and lead their team from the front. It spreads. So congratulations for leading from the front, Mike. Number 2, number 3 spots, we've got A. Cooper from the locals team. And
The Beast
we have
Coast.
L. Morgan.
Woo.
So, Skylar, Al, way to
Oh.
lead your teams. Congratulations
Love
to
that one.
all of the team members for all 3 of those teams for making the top 3. All right, let's take a look at top district for the X channel, okay? And although he may have got humbled a little bit, we'll immediately reverse that. This is a 4X streak for this team. X Haglund,
My
everybody
goodness.
involved. Pulse winners, 4 times back-to-back.
Complete
Top
domination.
team. You guys
Amazing.
are just getting the job done. Thank you for everything
Yep.
you guys do, and congratulations. If I was a manager, a leader in this business right now, running a X team, I would 100% be reaching out to Owen and checking in and just asking them what they're doing. Owen has had his ups and downs. It's not always just been up. Something has changed, and I can guarantee the advice I would get, I would be picking Owen's brain. So call him bug that man. Number 2, number 3 spots, we have X Larson.
Let's go,
Once
guys.
again,
Love to see
you
that.
see what happens when the leader's name is on the board from leading from the front. Their team tends to be up on the board. Garrett, phenomenal job, and everybody involved on the Larson team. And is this the exact,
Pretty
number
much.
3 spots?
Yep.
We've got Jansen there in the number 3 spot. His team was there. Just makes sense every single time. Okay, Vital Signs, top team for Vital Signs. If you don't know what Vital Signs is and you're new to this show, a reminder, Vital Signs is a proprietary ranking system that we've put together that takes into consideration 9 different categories of sales performance to determine the health of a team. And this is also how we tracked the entire pulse. So take a look, Vital Signs for locals, not a surprise. It's the local winners of the pulse. We've got L. Morgan holding it down as they've been doing all quarter long. Congratulations to everybody on that team, not just for winning the pulse, but being the top team on the month once again. And in the number 2 and the number 3 spots, weird, their leaders were also top.
Yep.
We've got L Gold being led by Mike, who is on the top of the leaderboards for personal sales. And we have El Hong and Rizzuto, again, just had Steve on the board for personal sales as well. So every single time you got a leader doing the job they're asking their people to do, weird,
Love to see that.
everyone does more
Yep.
of it.
Love it.
Shout
Great
out to
job.
leaders making it happen. Good job. Good job, everybody. Top Vital Signs for X. So these are X teams, power rankings. Number 1. I think we knew it.
Of course.
They won the Pulse. They're top Vital Signs. They're top team from production. And Owens made it in the top 1 or 2 for the last 4 months in a row as a leader, getting the job done himself. Everybody involved with X Haglund, congratulations for sweeping all the leaderboards in your categories. Number 2 spot, we've got the Jarvis team. Congratulations, being led by Jansen and everybody on that team. And in the number 3 spot, Ronnie, let's go. And everybody involved on the Allers team, congratulations for getting the job done, representing for the Hogue region. All right. Retail. Vital signs for retail.
Let's go.
Retail teams, vital signs. Here we go. Power rankings for all of the stores across the country. Number one spot. We're not surprised. This is how the Pulse was tracked. Virginia Beach.
Back to back.
Once again,
Good job.
back-to-back, 2-time streak. That is how they won the Pulse, because they've been leading vital signs the entire time. So just because the Pulse is over and we've determined our winners, I want to remind everybody, vital signs is not just there to be like, what's the rankings? It's the scorecard. It tells you where you're weak. It tells you where you're strong. It tells you what your team needs to do differently to not just win, but to thrive and grow and to promote people and for everyone to be making the most money. So keep paying attention to those. Virginia Beach, congrats for holding it down with vital signs. Number 2, number 3 spots for vital signs for retail. We've got Orlando North and Phoenix East. Congratulations, Orlando and Phoenix.
Great job, Doll. Very happy to see Orlando on that scoreboard. That was some of our hottest markets. They fell off a cliff, and I'd like to see them coming back. And I hope this month is even stronger. So great job.
We love a good comeback and a good underdog story. Congrats, guys. Okay, top regions. Moving on to the regions. Let's take a look. We're going to start off with sales. This combines. We are now combining locals and X. It's not divided. Regions have both teams mixed inside of them. This is a back-to-back top region for the second month in a row. Congratulations to the Delta region.
Okay, there
led
they
by
are.
Jai DeYoung.
Woo,
that
good
entire
job.
group
So
has
cool.
been holding it down all year and making it happen. No surprise, we have some of the top teams in the organization underneath Delta, but phenomenal work, top region in the business. And in the number 2 spot, this is also a back-to-back 2-time streak. Congratulations to the Believe region. Phenomenal work, you guys. And in the number 3 slot, we've got the Armada region. Congrats, everybody in Believe
Love
and
it.
Armada holding it down
Hey,
for the 2 and 3
can I
spots.
just say those 3 individuals are some fun people to work with. They are some of the most competitive people we have in this business, period. Jai, I just got to tell you, I appreciate him so much. He's helped us with our data integrity when we come to the show to make sure that it is right. We have definitely missed some things in the past.
That was such a diplomatic way to say it.
Oh,
Jai has helped us with our data integrity.
I love that man, and
no one will blow us up more when we are wrong to make sure we got the damn data correct. Which I love, Jai. So thank you.
So appreciative of him.
The diplomatic way Aaron will come up with to say something is so good.
Just to see him dominate makes me happy. Great job to that whole entire region. So cool.
That's amazing. All right, divisions. Let's take a look at our divisions. These are filled with multiple regions. These are some of the biggest numbers in the game. Number 1 division on the month for sales.
Okay,
Let's hear it for the Republic. Congratulations,
go.
you guys. They've been coming up and coming up and coming up, holding it down for the number 1 slot. Incredible work. And in the number 2 and 3 spots for division-wide, we have Onyx. Congratulations, led by Josh Cohen and crew. Phenomenal work. And in the number 3 spot, we've got the DeYoung division.
Let's go.
So we've got the Delta region inside that division, but they've now broke some off, and we're sitting in the number 3 spot for division production. Phenomenal work, Jai, for all the work you've done growing out that division. Okay, that wraps up our section for divisions and regions. However, right, that's what I was about to say. However, we do have one thing we need to still point out, okay? Although it is the only one, Mitch Ford has the senior division with multiple divisions underneath him, and for 6 times in a row, that senior division is held down by what we like to refer to as the mashed potatoes division, which encompasses all of the mashed potatoes division and encompasses the Delta regions and Jai's division and Onyx as well. So if you don't know, now you know.
I will tell you, you have a good culture when your leaders in that group tattoo your team brand on their bodies. I was at Lake Powell with these guys last, 2 weeks ago, a week ago.
You haven't seen the potato
and they
tattoos.
were showing me potato tattoos
It's
on
so
their
good.
body, like real tattoos. It's amazing. I love that group
says
so much.
On their body.
Yeah, it's just,
I love that you had to point out where tattoos.
it's just the level of commitment. I just love. It's amazing. Mitch
definitely
and
next
group
level.
know how
Love
to
to see
have
it.
the best culture.
We now move into our install category. This is glass on roof. As you know, every single time, I'm going to ask you to pay attention to which names you see that have already been called out, because those who are on the sales leaderboards and the install leaderboards, those are the ones truly getting the job done. So in the closer category, top installs, this encompasses all closers in all channels. Number 1 spot, phenomenal work, Caleb Sartine. Caleb.
Let's go, Caleb.
That is a massive performance. You're the top closer in the entire business for the month of September.
Top
Blank
installer.
Frank, I think, is doing burpees for you right now. I don't know what move Blank Frank just did, but that was dope. Number 2 and number 3, we have Braden Bolenbacher and Jay Presley. Caleb, Braden, Jay, top 3 installers for the entire month. Phenomenal work. Thank you guys for getting the job done, managing your accounts, getting them through, getting them on the roof, and making sure the most important part of the job is taking place. Okay, top team leads. Reminder, team lead has now replaced ADM title. More to come on that, but you can check it out in Vital Home. And drum roll it up. I saw his name earlier on the sales boards in the number 3 spot, but more importantly, number 1 spot, Andrew.
Let's go.
Valencia,
Consistency.
repping for X
Love to
Haglund
see
into
that.
the Delta region, top installer for all team leads. Number 2 and number 3 spots, we have Francisco Flores and Faz Ahmed. Francisco and Faz, congratulations. 2 and 3 spots, holding it down for all team leads.
I'll tell you,
across
there's
the
no
country.
quit in Francisco. No quit in that man. He just survives all storms. Love to see it.
Congrats to all 3 of you. Okay, top DMs for installs. These are personal installs. This is the DM leading from the front. Number 1 spot. I love this. He's just a giant of a human.
Such a good
and
man.
Clearly getting jobs up
On
as well.
fire.
Nick Howard, number 1
Let's
spot,
go,
top
Nick.
installer
Good
for
job.
all district managers nationwide. Phenomenal work, Nick. Love to see that, dude. And I love the, time I got to hang out with you at some horse races just recently. It was a good time. Nick is the number 1 installer for all DMs. Number 2 and number 3, we have Steve Hong. Not the first time we've seen Steve's name. Steve topped the leaderboards for personal sales and now is showing up on the install side. Always want to call that out when I see duplicates. And in the number 3 spot, Sterling Clark. Gotta love the Clark
Good job,
family.
guys.
And I love seeing Sterling's name up there
Love
in the
it.
number 3 spot for installs. Okay, top districts. Now we move on to team installs. Team installs, top district. No surprise. Once again, I tried to call one area where he maybe got humbled. And
He's just dominating everybody
I feel
else.
like I'm losing. X Haglund.
How you do anything, how
to
you do
the
everything.
entire team.
Good job.
You're not just outperforming on a monthly basis and hitting 4X streaks on the sales side. You guys are clearly following up behind the scenes. You know the portal. You know where your accounts are at. You're pressing on those. You're probably sending the right emails and calling all the right departments and getting jobs to roof. Phenomenal work for the entire team. Number 2 and number 3 teams for installs. We have X Hendrickson and L Morgan representing for Platinum and Believe regions. Congratulations, you guys, and amazing work. Top regions. Okay. I love this one because this is another duplicate.
Yep.
This is another duplicate, and it's not just another duplicate. This is a duplicate with a back-to-back win for this category. Number 1 region for installs, second time in a row, goes to Delta.
Woo!
To the
Let's
entire
go,
Delta
guys.
region.
Good job.
Jai leading the way
Two-time
and leading the
streak.
front as the regional manager on that one. Phenomenal work. Thank you for everything you're doing, Jai, to lead this entire group the right way and make sure they're focused on all of the right things when it comes to installs and back-end support. So Delta, phenomenal work, back-to-back. See if you can hit a 3 mark there if anybody's going to stop you. Number 2 and number 3 on their heels, we have the Believe region, and we have Limitless. So Believe region, Limitless, congratulations for making the top 3 for top installing regions of the month. And lastly, we head into the division category for top installs. These are the groups
as you
putting up-
highlight the division category, I just want to say I'm very happy to see Limitless on the scoreboard. Those guys have also survived a lot.
I thought you were going to be unhappy with
No, very happy. And I just love those individuals. And they made the scoreboard, and I will tell you they are resourceful. And I think this month's going to be one of their best months yet.
I am also pleased in Limitless
Oh, yes.
and Believe
Amen.
and every other name that we've read today. I love seeing all of your names on the charts. All right, top divisions, largest groups putting up the biggest number of installs. Ooh, we've got another duplicate. This I love to see. Number 1 division of the month for installs. Give it up for the Republic once again.
Let's go.
They held it down for sales and installs back-to-back, led by Todd Hare. Phenomenal work to all the leaders inside the Republic. You guys, day one, I've been on their calls. I have one-on-ones with the leaders of this group. I've gone out and visited their teams recently in some of their events. They 100% are pushing to have the highest percentage of pull-through. They focus more on pull-through and installs than anything else in their business, and they've got some of the best systems and processes to do it, and it's showing. So phenomenal work on the sales and install side to the Republic. And in the number 2 and 3 spots, also duplicates, we've got Onyx and DeYoung's division. Phenomenal work, 2 and 3, and to all of you guys for repping the top 3 divisions for the entire company. And, of course, in the largest install category, we've got the senior division, led by none other than Lord Ford.
He takes it. The
Mashed
crown.
potatoes, all the installs go to you.
Hey, I just want to shout out a comment from Michelle. She just put this in the feed. She just said, all hell, Lord Ford. So there it is as he gets his top senior division feed read. Great job.
I still have FOMO of the Lake Powell trip that I was not able to make, but it looked incredible, and the footage turned out pretty epic, as it did for all offsites. I hope everybody enjoyed their time there. That brings us to a wrap today for recognition and production from sales and installs. Just want to give everybody once again a shout for the work that you guys put in to make it up onto these boards. In the size of business we have, it's not easy to make the top 3 in any of those categories. Those are incredible performances, and we really appreciate you guys, the energy you bring, the value you bring to VITL, especially during a time we've had a lot of change, and we need leaders to step up, lead the way with consistency. You guys are absolutely the ones doing it, and we see you. So thank you. Okay, time to move on to our section. We've got a couple unique awards, as always. We've got VITL. We've got MVPs. I'm going to turn it over to A. Lee. Let's
do it. So as we know, VITL Award is a survey we send out. You can find this in VITL Home. If ever you want to nominate someone that has had impact, this sometimes correlates with results with sales and installs. Sometimes this is bigger than that or outside of that. So if someone impacts you, they motivated you, they inspired you, whatever that might be, take time each month to tell us who you think deserves the VITL Award. We read every comment. It is inspiring. Some of the stories that come in from our field, just proud to be a part of this VITL tribe. So with that being said, we have 2 VITL Award winners. We have one for HQ, one for the field. First, for our HQ VITL Award winner, give it up for Callie Hollins. Let's go, Callie. It has been a pleasure to have you here in our business, Callie. If those that don't know, Callie has joined in our onboarding team, and she has done an incredible, incredible job with all that she does here. So Callie came in making a splash. She is eager to learn and perfect her craft, and has hit the ground running since her arrival here at VITL. She adds such a fun dynamic to our group and always has a smile. I couldn't be happier that she's joining our team and has felt like the perfect fit since the interview. So we love her. She is amazing, and we are so appreciative of her and all that she does here at VITL. Callie, congrats and well-deserved.
Love to see it, Callie. Congratulations on VITL HQ Award.
Let's go. Okay, next, for our VITL Award winner for the field, you know, this is not a surprise. He has shown up day one. He has had an impact, and those who are around him love his accent. I'll just say that. But I love the energy he brings. Give it up for Nate Osborne. Nate, you are a VITL Award winner for the field. You both, Callie, Nate, have some things coming your way as a prize. Congrats. Just a comment on Nate. Nate is a bright light and a wonderful addition to the team. He upholds the VITL values and is always ready to help anyone in need. He is a great motivator and an absolute killer in the field. 10 out of 10. Could not agree more. Nate, you are the man. Congrats on being nominated as our VITL Award winner for September. Okay, now we're going to get to our MVP Award winners. As a reminder, these are our top performers. This is who sold the most. And then lastly, we're going to get into who installed the most. They get, for those that sold, a custom-made skateboard that hangs up here at our office with their name etched in the history of MVPs for this year here at our office. And then you get one mailed to you to hang up at your own home. And then when we get into the install category, they get a custom, one-time made piece of art every month that we recognize an MVP for installs. So fight to get into both. These are our top producers. When it comes to retail, let's give it up for an MVP award winner, Sarah Mitchell. Let's go, Sarah. So cool. Sarah just joined me yesterday with our Forged Leadership Academy that we have. Very excited to see her future here at VITL.
More representation for the ladies.
Oh, it's so cool.
It's such a great show for that representation.
I love to see it. And to see you take the MVP award, that is so cool. Very, very neat to see, Sarah. Congrats. Okay, next, for our X channel, this individual is on a tear. Cannot wait to chill with this person at Tony Robbins here next week. Going to be a great event, but give it up for MVP award winner for all of X, top producer, Garrett Larson. Congrats, Garrett. So cool to see this. You are now getting more and more consistent. A lot of change hit you a couple months ago. You overcame that, took complete ownership of your team, and have now been dominating, representing the Koken group, which I always love to see. Love the people there. Great job, Garrett.
Owen almost had 5 boards, right? Until he did.
Almost. Broke a 4 streak, Garrett. So you shake some trees with this win, but great job, man. Love to see it. Okay, next, for our locals. Oh, this is so cool to see. We do got to find out if he is a tennis player because the name is great. But give it up for Giancarlo Carrera. Good job.
No,
Did I say it wrong?
John, listen. We practiced this 7 times with Aaron before we started the show. 7 times, I think. And we have to say it now. It has to be known now.
I said it right.
We didn't just practice it.
I said it right.
Cade changed the spelling to make sure it was pronounced properly.
Hey, I want to make sure I say names right. It means the world to me. Correa.
Not Carrera.
Okay, my bad.
Not the Porsche.
As I messed that up, that is my bad. But I love to see the win, and I was really, really close. So close. So close. Was reading it just like it was spelled.
It wouldn't be the show if we didn't do this. If we didn't have this piece of the show, it just wouldn't be.
I love it. But Jean, for real, on a serious note, to make it out of all of locals, you got to keep in mind that is our largest channel here at VITL. That is our biggest group to compete against, and you were our MVP award winner. So that is something to brag about. Those who are a part of his team with the Platinum region, go give some love. Let's hear it for him in the feed. It's really cool to see. Great job. Okay, next, for our MVP award winners for install. This is those that are getting, again, glass on the roof, and they have a custom piece of artwork coming their way. For locals, it is the man himself. He is on a tear, Nick Howard.
Let's go, Nick.
Congrats, Nick. You are doing an incredible job, and I'm really excited to see what you do this month. You have a ton of momentum, Nick. Great job. Way to represent for locals as MVP on installs. Next, we have our X category. Next MVP award winner. Here it is. I love this group. Give it up for Carrie Clark, representing for all of X.
Father Clark.
Having the most installs hit the books for September. Congrats, Carrie. I know you have been fighting through some battles for those installs. Love to see them hit, and I love to see you work through those logistics to get the MVP award win. Great job. Okay, I think that is the last award that we are giving. Last thing I will say as we end the show, it is now the end of September. Q3 is over. We have 3 months left in the year, and what I will say, my 2 favorite months, for obvious reasons, is November and December. I love Thanksgiving. It is a great time to slow down, take time with family, and then I love Christmas. I have 4 kids myself. It is one of the most special times every year as it comes around. With that in mind, what I want all of us to be aware of, you get to enjoy that time by the work that you put in right now. When we say winter's coming, winter's here. Daylight savings is around the corner. Daylight hours are going to decrease. So I just want us to go into that playbook of ours. What is our referral strategy? How do we maximize nighttime hours by daytime work? How do we really go make the most of the winter? What's our commitment level? What's our mentality? And I will tell you, this is also the time to double your organizations. We have opportunities here that literally no one else has. We have some retail plays here that are really cool in colder markets. Let's go be loud about that. Every team should double in size through this next quarter if you do it right. We also have the best knock setter program. We have the best pay. We have the best culture. We got a comp on the line. Freedom just rolled out a comp. for all the channels we have, wherever you belong, if you do this right, this is where people are looking around to see who's got it better. And I can tell you nobody has it better than us. And if you get loud about that, your teams should double. You should have a good Q4. It's about your mentality. I just hope that we challenge our way of thinking and we commit to give Q4 our best. And if we do that, you start next year with the momentum to have the best year of your life. I've had a lot of people come to me saying what they want to make in a year. That really does start with how you end this year. If you want to break records next year income-wise, end this year strong. There's no excuse. And then when it comes holidays, that feeling of reward is so worth it. Let's go as hard as we can right now, pay the price so we can enjoy holidays. That would be my comments as we get into this month.
VITL, we love you. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for everybody that puts in the work they do to be recognized on this show. If your name was not on the board today, I hope this is a motivator. I hope you look to this to be reminded that it can be done, that people are doing it, and that it is something you can work towards. And if your name was on the board, consistency is all that matters. So we'll see you next month on VITL Live. Thank you, guys. Consistency is all that matters. So we'll see you next month on VITL Live. Thank you, guys.